Hi everybody, thanks for watching this video on changes in interest rates and housing prices. You'll find it informative, so give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get right to it, shall we? I'm Tim Anderson, the Appraiser's Advocate. This video is about increasing interest rates and falling house prices. Is there a connection? It's no secret interest rates have increased about 100% since the first quarter of 2022. This means more of a mortgage payment goes to interest rates rather than the amortization of the mortgage principal. So, will this cause house prices to fall? Let's take a look. Look at USPAP's Standard Rule 1-3A5. It's important since it makes part of the appraiser's job clear. That part is to identify and analyze the effects on use and value of, in part, numerous market characteristics, including market area trends. Then, the comment to it says we appraisers must avoid making any unsupported assumptions about market area trends. Here is a market trend we really have to be aware of. While interest rates have fallen in the immediate past, the overall trend is up. In fact, interest rates are up over 100% between January of 2022 and October of 2022. Given this, buyers who need a mortgage can afford less house. Will this cause housing prices to fall, or is this just a blip in the market? Let's keep looking. The Fannie Mae Selling Guide makes it clear that since neighborhood trends influence values, an analysis of those trends is an important component of the appraiser's neighborhood analysis. This Excel grid shows a $400,000 mortgage. On the left are the assumptions for 3.5% interest rates, while on the right are the assumptions behind a 7% interest rate. This increase is consistent with current market trends in mortgage interest rates. At 3.5%, the monthly payment is just under $1,800. But at 7%, that monthly payment jumps to over $2,600 per month. In turn, this bump in interest rates means that borrower will have to pay almost another $900 per month merely to borrow the same amount of money. Is that going to affect housing prices? This Excel chart takes the concept of a fixed monthly payment, then applies it to how much more house a consumer can afford at 3.5% interest versus a 7% interest rate, an increase of 100%, as we said earlier. So, given a fixed budget of about $1,800 per month for principal and interest, at 3.5%, a consumer can borrow just over $400,000. But at an interest rate of 7%, that same borrower can afford a mortgage of just over $270,000. In other words, about $130,000 less at 7% than at 3.5%. Therefore, to buy the same house, the borrower must come up with another $130,000, or the price of the house they want to purchase has to come down by $130,000, which is about 34%. Part of our job as appraisers is to interpret for the client what this 100% increase in interest rates means. We do this specifically in light of the marketability of the property. Simply put, is a property more marketable when interest rates are 3.5% or when they're 7%? In really expensive neighborhoods, a change in interest rates this significant may mean nothing at all, frankly. In many parts of the country, retirees are moving in and bringing with them a great deal of equity. In other words, they're in the position to pay cash for the house they want. Changes in interest rates really do not affect them since they don't need a mortgage to purchase the house. But most buyers need some help from a lender to purchase a home, so they need a mortgage. The rent we pay to use other people's money is called interest. When we borrow the lender's money, we pay interest. Since most of us are on a fixed income, a higher interest rate means more of that fixed income going to interest than to paying off the principal of the mortgage. How does this need to borrow money affect the marketability of properties in a neighborhood? All other things being equal, As interest rates increase, house prices fall to an equilibrium point at which a borrower's monthly income supports a monthly mortgage payment. If interest rates remain high, will this cause demand to drop relative to supply? If that demand drops, will sellers simply choose not to sell until prices increase again? Will buyers simply refuse to buy until prices drop to an affordable equilibrium point with their monthly payments? The market has tells that may give us a clue to which of these trends it will take, but an analysis of those trends is for another video. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more of these videos. Hit those like and subscribe buttons because I want to see more of you. Thanks. More of these instructional videos are on the way. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions, or if you have gotten that dreaded letter from your state appraisal board. Contact me at tim@theappraisersadvocate.com. Thanks.